God has a message that He is wanting me to release to some of His people. But before you continue to watch this prophetic word, please pray to God and test the Spirit to see if this word is for you before you continue to watch this video. But God blessed me with a word this morning regarding some of you guys, and what God said was, "It is only the beginning. You have no idea how great it is about to get. It feels as if you are stagnant in this time, and this stagnation is beginning to make you feel hopeless. It feels as if you have been left with nothing, but that is wrong. I had to stop everything in order to get you ready for the next season. The instructions that I have given you in this time are complete. The assignments that I gave you have been complete. So yes, I understand why you feel stagnant, my daughter. I understand why you feel stagnant, my son. I want you to know that in this time I am preparing you for one of the biggest comebacks you have witnessed in your life." And then God did bless me with a vision, and the vision that I received was that I saw the words "come" and "back" in bold writing, jumping back and forth, lighting up like LED lights. So this vision, right, it was basically, when I hear from God, right, my eyes are closed. So like, if God just wants to bless me with vision, it would just be right in front of my face, right? I saw the words jumping back and forth. They weren't connected, like they were separate, but they were jumping back and forth. So I knew that like when God said like "come back," in what He said, He was confirming it through the vision. So sometimes God will bless me with a vision that will confirm that it was Him speaking, basically. So, and then I received the scripture, Psalm chapter 94 verse 14, "For the Lord will not forsake His people, He will not abandon His heritage." So through this whole entire message, God is saying to some of you that in this time you feel this spirit of stagnation upon you, and God is saying that I have allowed it to happen, and it's in my divine plan, because in this time you have completed and you have obeyed the things that I've told you to obey. So you may have had like specific instructions that God was giving you in this time, you know, contributing to your next season, and you have completed those instructions and you've obeyed them. Or maybe God put you on some assignments and you've completed them, and now it's like, you know, you've completed everything that God's told you to do, and you're in expectancy for like the next season, and you're like, what's going on, Lord? Like, it's blank. Like, you know, like it's tempting for you to feel hopeless, and it's tempting for you to, you know, give into that hopelessness, because you're like Lord, like it's just blank. Like, what do I do? Lord, please guide me. God is saying to some of you that I have allowed this because I want you to know that the next season hasn't opened yet, but it's about to open. But in this time, you are in this place where you've completed everything that I've told you to do, my son, my daughter, and I'm so proud of you. And I do not want you to think that I've left you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. God is saying to some of you that I'm preparing you for the biggest comeback. When the blessings start to rain down, I'm telling you guys, you're gonna be like, where did this come from? It's going to be out of the blue. God is about to take you into your next season, but everything's on hold right now, and God is doing it for a reason. So trust Him.